Hello, welcome to the Christmas video. I used to do a thing where I would rewatch the video that I made from the previous Christmas and then, you know, go over some of the things that I planned to do over the course of that coming year and whether I did them or not, but then that kind of got a bit too convoluted as it went along. I haven't done that for a while. So I hope, you know, you're all having a good Christmas if you celebrate it. And if you don't celebrate it, then, you know, just do it anyway. Come on, it's Christmas. So I suppose I'm just going to sort of go over some of the things that happened on the channel this year and then talk a bit about some of the things that I have planned for next year, essentially. I uploaded about 30 videos this year, which is pretty good. That's like, what? 30 divided by 12 is 2.5. 5 videos every 2 months, so, you know, that's been pretty good. Had a few music things. Frozen Antarctic, that was one of them. And then I also did the tutorial for how I did the Cortex songs, and also did Dr. Neo Cortex Sings All-Star as a part of that. So yeah, 2 Cortex songs, as well as the tutorial. Finally finished Ratchet & Clank, which is great. That was a Let's Play series that I started all the way back in 2017. Finally got around to finishing it this year. I did the final 3 parts all of this year, and the last part was, how long was it? It was like an hour and 15, I think. But I really like that video. I really like the whole series, honestly. That's probably been one of my favourite Let's Play series that I've done on the channel. It probably is my absolute favourite that I've done on the channel, yeah. I don't think there's any debate in that. That's definitely the best one I've done. But then I haven't exactly done that many. We did the final 2 episodes of The Foul House, which was a YouTube Poop series that I started at the end of last year, and then I put together the director's cut in June of this year, which was basically just all 5 episodes again. And I did a couple other videos on the Owl House. I did the Season 2B one, and then I only just recently did the one on Thanks to Them. Those lights are... why are they... Oh! Oh, okay, they're on like a cycle of different speeds. That's fine. I hope that's not too distracting. I didn't realise they did that. Do you like my Christmas tree, though? I quite like it. I gotta go on my characters here. You know, the lights, the purple. See, I don't know if you can actually... can you see it? Right on the top there. I'll zoom in. There. Spyro. Oh god, there's other Spyro.
Happy holidays, fat boy!
Feliz Navidad. What else? Oh, we had Hunter's 47th birthday extravaganza. Yes, that was a big thing where I went through a bunch of Spyro games and Crash Team Racing as well, and just did a load of things where I played as Hunter just to celebrate his 47th birthday, which was really cool. It was recently Greg Berger's actual birthday, not that long ago. So I guess I'll just move on to some of the things that I'm going to do next year, because that's partly related. What I want to do next year is bring back Abusing the Glitch, which was intended to be a series that I started. In fact, I think that was 2017 as well. I did so much stuff in 2017. That was basically where I would just go through games and just find a glitch and just exploit it as much as I could. And that was intended to be a series. I was going to do multiple videos on multiple different games, and then I only did one, and then I never went back to it. But I think now is a good opportunity to go back to it, because I accidentally found that glitch in A Hero's Tale, which basically let you play as Hunter in pretty much any level that you can play as Spyro in, which so, you know, I definitely want to exploit that for all it's worth. So I don't know when that will be, but maybe it'll be April 22nd again, I don't know, but, you know, I'm not going to count on that. It's going to be sometime next year. Hopefully I'll get around to doing that. I'm happy to announce that next year there will be lots more YouTube poops. Yes, they are going to be coming back in full force. I am already working on one, and it is nearly finished. I uploaded a little preview thing on Twitter earlier this month, and I said I wasn't sure if I was going to make it into a full YouTube poop, But I've decided, yeah, I definitely am going to do that. And it has been so much fun working on this. I forgot how fun it is making YTPs. Because I didn't really upload that many this year. I did Foul House episode 4 and episode 5. And then I did the director's cut, which was just all 5 episodes again. And that was all in 2022. That was all there was in terms of YouTube poops from this channel. So I really want to get back into doing more. And I've got one coming very soon. Hopefully in like early January. I don't really have many ideas for any more, but it is something that I definitely want to get back into doing a lot more often. And speaking of, I should be able to finish off the YTP retrospective sometime next year, hopefully. I know it has taken a long time, like I started it in February of this year, and I still haven't finished it because the last 2 videos that I wanted to put on the retrospective are still not publicly available yet because the collabs that they were part of have not been completed. But I have good news. It looks like they both are near completion, and I don't mean near completion as in, oh, it's going to be another year. I mean, like, genuinely, it seems like they are nearly done. So expect to see them very soon. In fact, I don't know, because I'm recording this a bit earlier. It's not actually like around Christmas time, it's like earlier on in the month, but the Mitchell's collab might already be out. I don't know. If it's not, then I apologize, but you'll know whether it is or not, because I will have uploaded my entry onto this channel already. But yeah, that's one of them, and the other one is obviously the, I forgot what it's called again, Condiment Quest. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the full thing, not just because I get my entry out. I'm not going to upload my individual entry. I'm going to make a trailer for it because I really want people to watch this, because I really feel like this is going to be something special. This collab has been in the works for so many years, and it seems like it's really, really nearly ready. I mean, we've been waiting for this way longer than we were waiting for Wumpa League. I have such a loud sneeze, which is really annoying because I'm not a loud person. Speaking of which, Crash Team Rumble. That was announced earlier this month. That was pretty crazy, huh? I actually watched it live at the Game Awards. I wasn't at the Game Awards, I watched the live stream, I mean. But that is like the first time that I've ever seen a Crash Bandicoot game announced live at the same time as the rest of the world. That was a really cool experience. I stayed up late Thursday night, or technically Friday morning, just to watch that, and it was so worth it. I loved the little bit with like the guy in the Crash costume and he comes through the ceiling, and like the whole bit. It was just great watching that live with everybody else. That was such an experience. Looks interesting, you know. I don't really know what to make of it at this point. You know, I don't really know exactly what it's going to be. I don't think anybody really knows exactly what it's going to be, but it looks fun. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm quite excited about it. I'm definitely going to get it when it comes out. But yeah, I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot. Of course, I'm looking forward to it. How could you not be? It looks cool. Yeah, and I like that they're still going with the Crash 4 art style. It looks cool. There's a new character in there that everybody's just calling Cat Bat. I really hope Engine is in it, because I'm going to be playing as Engine, definitely. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how long it's going to last. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot. Of course I'm looking forward to it. The developers of Crash Bandicoot have yet to disappoint me. I mean, I'm not saying that the games are perfect. They're really not. A lot of them are not perfect, but that's kind of the reason why I love the series, because of how imperfect it is, you know? And speaking of imperfect Crash Bandicoot games, another thing that I'm going to be starting next year is a new Let's Play series. And a lot of you probably already know what it is. It is Crash Mind Over Mutant, which is going to be very interesting to play. Mind Over Mutant is a very strange game to me personally, because it has a weird but also somewhat special place in my heart. It was one of the first Crash Bandicoot games that I ever owned myself and played all the way through properly. And it's also the one that I have played the least recently. Like, of all the Crash Bandicoot games, I probably haven't played Mind Over Mutant in 10 years or something like that. I think the thing about Mind Over Mutant, and the thing that the reason that I want to play it, and I want to re-experience it and, you know, do it in a Let's Play thing, is because I think Mind Over Mutant is one of the most misunderstood Crash games in the series. And I don't mean in that it's like underrated. I mean, I think it's probably rated pretty fairly. It's not a particularly good game. I think it's just very misunderstood. I think a lot of people view that game in a certain way, and a lot of people just view it as Crash of the Titans again, and it's not. It's something else. Whether it's better or worse, I don't know. We'll get to find out. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that Let's Play. I'm not going to do it in exactly the same way that I did Ratchet and Clank. I'm probably going to go for like shorter but more frequent episodes of that. Maybe not like super heavily edited like Ratchet and Clank was, but probably a bit more like how I did the Insane Trilogy, for example, where like there was edits, obviously, and it was, you know, cut and split a lot, but it wasn't like every second there was an edit that like drew your attention to it. You know, there was some quiet moments and stuff like that. I think that's kind of the thing I'm going to do, so that I can get them out a bit more frequently, but they won't be like 20, 30, 40 an hour long, you know. And another thing that I would like to do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, it depends on whether or not I have the time to do it, but I would really like to do some live streams again, if possible, if I have the time. It honestly depends on whether or not I have the time. Like, I mean, I only just barely had the time to do this. I've only recently just got back from work, and I just sat down and I'm just recording now. And I'm quite tired and I've got a cold, but it's never gone well in the past. Like, if you go back and find some of my old live streams, you'll notice that they are very buffery and, you know, really bad quality. And that was because I had really terrible internet at the time. Internet here is much better now, so I think it could handle it. I can't for the life of me remember how you even do it, but you know, I can figure that out when it comes to the time. I don't know what I'd play. I might just do like some very like chill live streams where I just play like Loco Roco 2 on the PS4 or something like that. Or possibly I would like to play some Little Big Planet, because that was again another series that was supposed to be a series that I started back in 2017 and then never did any more of. I don't know if I'm ever going to go through with that whole like you know, building the things that you requested. I think that kind of just died as soon as it started, but I would really like to, you know, play through the story mode, maybe play through some community levels as well. I found like things online where people have like saved a lot of the most popular levels that were on the PSP community, and you can download them and you can play them, and I would really love to do that and just, you know, re-experience a lot of those levels that I probably know most of them, because, you know, Little Big Planet PSP was a big part of my childhood. It was like all I did. It was like my whole life at one point. So you know, it'd probably be a great nostalgic experience to go and play some of those community levels again. Yeah, not a whole lot else. I mean, obviously I will do 2 more Owl House videos when episode 2 and episode 3 come out. Episode 2 is set to come out on January 21st, so I'm probably going to have a video out on that in like February sometime. And then I've no idea when episode 3 is, but that's obviously the last ever episode of the Owl House, so that's probably going to need a bigger video. I'm probably going to need a bit longer to do that, so but again, I don't know when that's going to come out. But oh my god, the show is nearly over. I can't believe that. I wish it wasn't, but also I'm really looking forward to how it all closes off. It's going to be great. Yeah, I don't really know if there is much else that I have planned. I think that's basically it. I think for the most part we'll just sort of take 2023 as it comes, but I am quite excited about it. Honestly, I think that 2023, I don't know, I just have this good feeling about it. I have a feeling that this year is just going to be very enjoyable. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. I just have a good feeling about it, that's all. I can't think of anything else. So yeah, this might just be a bit of a shorter video this year, not one that's going to be going on for over half an hour. But yeah, I hope you've all had a good 2022, as good as it could be. I hope you're all having a good Christmas, and I hope you have a happy new year. So, here's to 2023. 2023! That sounded awful with my cold, and I did not have the energy for that. I wish I didn't do that.